And I'm Michael. No thanks.
No thanks. Today's a very exciting day because I actually launched my Kickstarter today. What? This is my show.
That's the exciting part.
This is the Steph show. Michael's actually leaving to go get a haircut. He has more important things to do.
Tell me, do I need a haircut?
I mean, it is pretty big.
I mean, I might actually need a haircut.
Oh my goodness. If you don't know me, I'm Steph.
Hi, Steph.
Hi. And, every Friday at 2 p.m. Central, I like to talk about all the games I've been playing. And it's just, there's a lot of games coming in and out of this house just because I like to play them all. What do you... Hello, Marlo, Bloody Lion. Welcome. How's it going? Hope everyone's having a good day. Now, we all have to remember, once Albatross gets in the chat, we gotta say happy birthday. Steph's Awesome Gaming Calendar 2022 now on Kickstarter. Hey, I have a command for it now. Did you know?
Not calendar.
No, that's the current calendar.
Yeah.
Where is my mouse? Kickstarter, like this.
Your mouse is right here.
Okay, good. This is the new one that's on Kickstarter right now.
Did you get a new mouse?
I did.
I see that.
It's nice.
It's like, where's your rainbow mouse? Oh, you don't have a rainbow mouse.
It's in another room.
You have a Logitech mouse, which
Look,
Logitech makes fantastic mice.
they do. This is a really nice one.
I told you.
I know. I spent a little bit more to get the nicer one, and it's much better. So.
But this is tiny.
It's
It's like a 705, isn't it?
I don't know what that means, but
A 705 is about half as big as what I need for these claws.
it's perfect for me. I got great little hands.
Little hands.
But this is the calendar, everybody. I'm very excited.
You know what else was on Kickstarter?
We're not talking about you. We're talking about me.
Warehouse 13, the board game expansion. Ow.
Hey.
Funded.
We're talking about my calendar.
And ended.
Funded and ended. Yeah.
So, if you missed out.
Mine is not yet funded.
If you missed out, you might want to send a message to us on Kickstarter and say, I missed out. And then you might be able to get in on the after the fact.
All right, but this is about me, not about you. Mine is not yet funded. I'm here to show off this calendar so that maybe it gets funded.
Yes. It will fund.
I hope so.
It will fund.
I am excited, though. I think it is one of my best.
Small hands.
It's got a lot of color. So if you really like color, then you'll really like this.
Dr. Sign back both.
Dr. Sign's our hero.
That's right. And he bought me lunch.
Wow, that was really nice,
So
Dr.
really
Sign.
fantastic. So yeah. And you are going to have coasters.
Yes, I will have coasters.
A set of 4 coasters this year.
That's right. And now this isn't through Kickstarter. This will be through my website. So it will be all after the fact, where if you back the Kickstarter, you'll automatically go to my website and then check out for shipping and pickup and whatever if you're going to a con or whatever. So it will have an option to add that on at that time. So very excited. Look how pretty the ending is. The end. Just a collage of
happily ever after.
Tons and tons of pictures. So shiny. It's very shiny. So I'm very excited. Kickstarter is actually doing pretty well. It's been like a day.
Yes. Unfortunately, there are some problems with shipping overseas.
Well, I appreciate the moral support, Meryl. I know the shipping overseas is just...
Shipping is not the problem.
It's all of the fees and the VAT and all the other extra things that
Well,
just make it really challenging.
Like I mentioned on your blog, it makes it impossible for like a one-person business to sell anything in the UK or in Europe, because just to register to be a seller, you got to pay like several $100s. I mean, it's not just that you guys have to pay more in VAT. It's the fact that we can't even sell to people in Europe or in the UK without registering as a VAT entity. And that costs several $100s. And when, that would eat up every bit of profit and then some.
Yeah.
So.
It's true.
Just to register.
And that's like... It was a tough call, especially because, like, I don't want to, like, eliminate the world from buying my awesome calendar. But it's just...
Because you had several people in Europe who backed last year.
Yeah, there were like 30, I think.
Yeah.
So that's not like insignificant. And, I want to make everybody happy,
Meryl says mean. Lion says meanies. That's right.
Ridiculous.
But, maybe something can be done in the future where, we can work something out.
Yeah.
With our EU folks.
But yeah, at least next year, if we can try and get to Essen, then it's like, okay, then we can deliver it in person.
Maybe if someone over there is willing to sell it.
Well, yeah, there is also that. If I know anybody going over there that could actually mail it out, like, at a cheaper rate.
Well, no, not just mailing it out. I'm saying that they can sell it on your behalf and do all of the VAT and everything else. But when you do it through Kickstarter, you sort of have to comply with all of the laws and everything. So, yeah, Spiel would be great if we were able to go.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, travel restrictions make it impossible
this year, but maybe next year.
Maybe next year.
So.
Likely next year.
Yeah.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, I think that'd be good. Essen Spiel is a lot of fun. Like, a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, go do your hair.
Look how long this is. It's like mullet length.
Yeah, it's shag. We'll probably also not go this year.
And it's fight night tonight. So sorry I can't do links because I'm going to go get this mop cut. So goodbye, everybody. Have a good day.
All right. So, yay, Kickstarter.
Yay, Kickstarter.
Yay. 3-hour drive is much more manageable.
Oh, yeah.
With 3-hour drive, I would probably still go to Essen just because, yeah.
With a 10-hour drive, I would go to Essen.
With 10-hour drive, we would go to Essen.
With a 14-day stay, that's probably too much.
Yeah. They're saying bye to you.
Bye, everybody. I miss you.
Oh, my goodness. They misses you. So, yeah, I have my calendar positioned behind me as well. It's all over the place. It's all over the place. So, hopefully everybody's having a good day. I ended up getting... Michael was gone last week, so all the games just kind of stacked up waiting to be played. Like, I don't really play with anybody, so I was kind of just writing about online experiences and a recent game day that I had, but it wasn't like hardcore reviews this week. Next week, I totally anticipate hardcore reviews all week because I have a ton of games to play. So Michael and I really have to play games tomorrow. He's like, I'm going to go get my hair cut today or tomorrow. I'm like, definitely do it today because we need to play games tomorrow. We need to play games all day tomorrow. Like, I got so many games to play. Oh my goodness. Albatross, happy birthday! Yay! If you have 2,000 channel points, you should do Just Because I Can. I don't want to do it. I don't want to ruin it. So if you have 2,000 channel points, do just Because I Can. Yay! Happy birthday! Yay! Oh, the excitement. It's confetti! Yay! Nice! Oh my goodness. Just because I can. Oh my god, everybody's just going crazy. It's confetti. Hey, it's a birthday celebration in here, and it's a Kickstarter celebration in here. You know what I mean? If I had cake, I would hand you cake. So I hope you have a fantastic birthday. I'm 50 short. Okay, by the end of the stream. Having such a great day, and I have learned today is also Guinea Pig Appreciation Day. Well, that's just perfect for you. Who knew? I didn't even know. I mean, I shouldn't be surprised because there's Appreciation Day for like everything, like donuts and coffee and, you know, dogs. Guinea pigs too. Oh my goodness. So it's so exciting. Yeah, I was just saying yay for Kickstarter. I'll probably say that more in the coming weeks. I have it going through the end of the month and then ending on that Monday after. I think it's like the 2nd or 3rd or something like that. So I have a good 2+ weeks for Kickstarter. That's not bad. I wanted to do it earlier so I could like end it before the con at the end of the month, which is LexiCon, which is the 30th. And I'm like, I wish I could end it right before. But then it's like just 2 weeks. And it seems like not quite enough, but it probably is. In any case, I'll be going to LexiCon that weekend. And then the Kickstarter will end that day after. But, yay! I really appreciate it. And, yeah, so there weren't that many games that I talked about in the blog last week, or this week, I should say. But I'm excited because the stack that I have of games to play is exciting and awesome. So there's a lot of awesome games coming up. We did play The Goonies, Never Say Die, and I have to say, it felt pretty thematic. I watched the movie in preparation of playing the game. I had never seen it before, and I got a lot of grief for that because I did not quite enjoy it. It is super dated, but some people see my reasoning. But the thing is, so we played it with our friend Buck, and Michael was the game master. And you need a game master in this. So it is actually a really good intro to a dungeon crawl type game where the kids are running in and trying to figure out, you know, what they need to do to win the adventure. And then the game master's trying to put all these obstacles and make them lose. So, you know, it's basically one versus many with one person knowing what's happening in the story and the other people playing the kids. And I thought it was pretty good. Now there are many different levels in this game. So I think there were 9, 10, 12, I don't know, something like that. And we've only played the first one so far. Buck definitely wants to play this through the campaign, which is great. I definitely would like to see how it goes. But, you know, Buck has that strong connections with the Goonies. He grew up watching it. He was like, all the feels, man. Oh my God. And he's the type of gamer you want to play the game with, because he has that connection with the movie to begin with. And it enhances the experience. You know what I mean? So, you know, just playing with somebody who loves the theme so much just makes it better. Their 7 levels are good. Hey, Derek. Welcome. Thank you so much for helping me with my Kickstarter. Derek is my hero. He helped me get all those graphics together. Fortunately, having done the Kickstarter the first year, it was kind of easy to put together the second one. We kind of kept most of it the same, changed a little bit of words, but, you know, for the most part, you know, it's a calendar. I put my heart and soul into it every year. There's not much else to say other than, you know, new images, new pictures. So, you know, we kept most of it the same, and I think it looks really cool, and I'm really excited for this Kickstarter adventure. No, he's been so busy. I'm just so happy he made time to help me get those graphics ready. I knew I wanted to get it up and running for July, so as soon as he got me graphics, I'm like, oh, let's get this submitted. And a couple days later, it was approved, and then we went for it. And so it all kind of just like came together this week, so I'm very excited. It is such a colorful calendar. It is I always have lots and lots of color, but this one seems especially colorful. Well, except for that page, which is not as colorful, but still pretty. But yeah, I'm very happy. I obviously love color, so yay! I didn't. The only thing I wasn't sure of was the cover, but the more I'm looking at it, the more I enjoy this cover. It's Mandala Stone's very beautiful game. So yeah, it's great. Yeah. So the Goonies, it was good. Again, I don't have a big connection to the theme, but I think people who do will find it fun. It's good for families. It's good for, kids who are looking to, learn a little bit about dungeon crawls and adventure games like this. So, I think it's a very good intro for that kind of game. So they did a good job. I like it. The cover looks like bits of a game, obviously, but it also has, tasty candies. Win-win. They do look like tasty candies. I would not recommend eating them though. Don't do that. What's some other games that I played? Oh, okay, so when Buck was here, we played the Goonies. We played Terraforming Mars Ares Expedition because he loves Terraforming Mars. He didn't love it as much as Terraforming Mars, which is what I thought would happen. Like, people who love Terraforming Mars will probably not love Ares Project. I keep saying Ares Expedition as much, but I think they will still enjoy it. Buck did enjoy it and would play again, but he would rather play Terraforming Mars, whereas I'm totally the opposite. I don't even want to play Terraforming Mars, but I want to play Ares Expedition. So there you go. Scott said it's not horrible. See? He loves Terraforming Mars a lot, but he prefers Terraforming Mars, but probably would play Ares Expedition. Derek liked it. But I don't know where Derek falls on the ranking of Terraforming Mars versus Ares. I don't know where you fall in that bubble. So, obviously, I'm more on the Ares Expedition side. Scott and Buck are on the Terraforming Mars side. Michael's right in the middle. He loves them both. So, I guess there's a... I think it just depends on what you love about Terraforming Mars. You have to be guilted to play Terraforming Mars? Derek says he likes it more than Terraforming Mars, more than train games. Yeah, but it's not a train game. It's a card tableau building game. Me should be he. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense. I'm like, you don't need to be guilted to play Terraforming Mars. Oh my goodness. Gotcha. Okay. So that was a great game. I'm glad I've got to play it a few times. I hope it shows up on TTS, even though I don't think it will, but I would like to play it some more. I really like it. We played Looney Quest! Oh my goodness! Because Buck was like, what's good? And then, you kind of find games that, are up high and you kind of look around, it's more likely that you'll miss the games towards the bottom of the shelves just because nobody really looks down. Everybody kind of looks up, you know what I mean? So he saw Looney Quest up there and we played a little bit of Looney Quest. It was just level 2, so it's like, it's easy peasy lemon squeezy. And I have the expansion, which I've never played. So, Scott, one day we will play Looney Quest the expansion because I want to. Because I want to, dang it. And I know Scott really loves Looney Quest. This is, if you don't know what Looney Quest is, it's a fun, drawing game. You need to have some spatial awareness because there's a board in front of you and a pattern, and you're trying to make line on your sheet over here. You're trying to make a line based on how you see and perceive the pattern in the middle there. So you don't get to cover up and then draw a line. You have to gauge what you got to do, and hopefully you don't hit bombs and you don't hit traps and you don't die in the process. But it's a super cute game. I get that it won't be for everybody just because it has that spatial aspect and you are drawing. So it's not crazy drawing. It's not like you have to draw an elephant or something. You're just drawing lines or circles or something. So it's not crazy, but it's a lot of fun. Albatross meant to ask, do you remember the shopkeeping roll and write game you played a while ago? Looked like a fantasy. Yes. I'm trying to remember the name and want to add it to my buy list. That's actually funny because it's on my list to talk about today. It's called Merchants of Magic. And I played it again. I taught Susan and James when Michael was gone. We still had a game night and we played Merchants of Magic. And I was so happy to play this again because it's just it's so fun. It's really good. And I get why people might not like it because there can be a lot of luck with the cards that flip up. So, it doesn't bother me so much though because you're just as likely to have cards flip up in your favor as well. So, it doesn't really bother me, but I really love this game. I was excited to show it to them. You're gonna love it, I promise. And they liked it. They liked it. But that was really good. Oh, you mean bargain. Okay, so Scott's confused. Not to be confused with Bargain Quest, which was not great. I agree. Bargain Quest has the same theme, but it's not as much fun. Actually, I didn't enjoy it very much at all. Merchant Quest is very clever though. Not so fun, yeah. So let me write it for you. Scott says, I didn't realize New Haven and London were so close to each other. Turns out I was wrong. They're literally adjacent to each other. I was yeah, I was trying to figure out the game last night and all I was saying was Bargain Quest, and indeed, people do not like it. Oh, it's a hot wreck of mechanics is what that game is. So I would not recommend it. But people do like it. I have encountered people who enjoy the game. So it's not to say it's bad for everybody. It was just bad for me. There you go. Thanks, Scott. Hodgepodge looks like Hedge Pig. This really threw me off. Anyway, hi. Hi, Hedge Pig. Yeah, Hodgepodge because my last name is Hodge. So I talk about all the games on Friday. It's a hodgepodge of gaming. Hodgepodge of gaming. Oh my goodness. Hedge Pig and I are hardcore Studio Ghibli fans. We love listening to the music, so we always make Piano Ryan play some Studio Ghibli when we can. Yes. Oh my goodness. So, Hedgepig, do you play any games? But if someone sent her a hedgehog, I would name it Sonic. Obviously. Duh. I think that's what you name a hedgehog, right? I mean, what other name is there? But, yeah, so I was excited to actually get Merchants of Magic back to the table. So that's funny that you should mention it, Albatross, because it was on my list. Steve! No, that's basically my name. Basically my name. So, no. Adam. I have a few somewhere, but I haven't played them in ages since parents can't be asked to play them with me. Sad. Well, that's why we play all the games here. So I show them off, and you gotta find a game group. If you like playing games, you gotta find a game group, because I find it's very difficult to get games played with, my parents, my family. Like, they will play every once in a while, like holidays or whatever, but for the most part, you just gotta find a game group and play. Steve the Hedgehog. I like it. I mean, sure. I'll name it after my dad. Hodgepodge. Almost like they humor her. Almost. Although we always used to play 21 Baker Street a few years ago. Okay. I actually don't think I've played that one. Though I do know the box. But I don't think I've played it. Wow. Hopefully it was good. Hodgepodge the Hedgehog. It's like a tongue twister. Say that 20 times fast. Oh my goodness. Oh, okay. So more on game day with Buck in a minute. Okay, my mom and my brother absolutely love board games. If only they didn't live like 800 kilometers away. That is sad. That is sad. Makes it hard. Makes it hard to play, but you can play online. I learned that during COVID. Playing online is really a good way to play games. More on game day. Derek. Well, yeah, okay. So when Buck was here, he came over like a sad puppy. He came through the door and was like, "Will you play Disney Villainous with me?" And Michael and I were like, "Okay, we can't say no to that." I mean, that was like, he was like, "Will you play Disney Villainous with me? Nobody plays with me, and I have to play it solo, and I can't play this one character because you gotta have hidden information. And so when I play multiplayer solo-handed game, I can't play with her, and I really want to play with her." I'm like, well, we can't say no to that. So we played Disney Villainous. And yeah, it was good. I nearly won as Jafar. Nearly. It was so close. But because Buck is so familiar with everything, playing the game especially, he just destroyed us, of course. Because we don't play Disney Villainous all that often. We play if there's a new expansion that we have and we want to try out a new character. But it's not like a frequent table game that we play. But, I mean, obviously the theme of Disney Villainous is amazing. I just never was into the game itself that much. Though I still have it. Like, I think it's worth playing every once in a while. He really twisted. I mean, if you come through the door and it's like, "Hey, will you play Disney Villainous with me?" I'm like, alright, I can't say no to a crying grown man. Okay. Yeah, that in the winter in Canada, that does not seem like a lot of fun. So don't do that. I like Villainous, but it tends to get drawn out. Yeah, I agree. I think the game is far too long. I want it to be like 30 minutes faster. it always ends up being like an hour or something, and I want the game to be like 30 minutes. If the game was 30 minutes, I'd be like, oh yeah, let's just play again. But it always takes a lot longer than expected. And I still have the Villainous Marvel, and that one I like even less because the Fate deck is so random. It's so random, and it makes it really hard and really luck dependent. It feels like it could be later. It's a game. It's Disney. It's a Disney game. Hey, I love Disney. Don't go knocking on Disney. I love me some Disney. I love Disney. It's funny because I was watching some Twitch channels to see like what people were playing, and there was this one Twitch channel that they play only Disney Villainous. I'm like, okay, that's different. Normally it's like Marvel, like Legendary or whatever. That's what people are playing the most on Twitch, I find. But they were an all Disney Villainous stream. Like, whatever floats your boat. That's cool. That's cool. I'm glad you love Disney. You should love Disney. It's so good. All right, so then okay, Michael's gone, so I played a bunch of games online with friends. So we played Carnegie on the stream. That was amazing. I totally lost. It was a terrible, terrible experience for me. They were all very mean to me. Scott. Both Scotts. Shrey's always the worst culprit. He's always like, stab, stab, stab. I'm like, come on, gang up on Shrey. He always wins. Oh my goodness. Angry looks at Scott. Who is being mean to Morgan or Steph? Let's get him. That's right. They were mean to me. Hey, Senpai, welcome. I was just telling about a game that I played recently online with showing off the new departments in Carnegie, and they were all very mean to me. Sticking with the point in. Look, even Shrey shows up for me giving the glary eye. Shrey is so mean. Gang up on Shrey. He always wins Carnegie. He's like, I don't always win. I'm like, yeah, you do. You always win. And then he's like, pulls out his stats from like last year. I'm like, that was last year. That's when I was good at the game. I'm not good at the game anymore. Look at this year. Even Derek's beat me once. I love you. Oh my goodness. Derek's like, oh my god, I won! And then we're like, yeah, you win. You can do it too. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Scott also won one. And Scott Pizzio beat me in that Carnegie game. Like, it was a demolishing. I got literally owned in that game. Like, it was like not even... I didn't even make 140. Like, that's like terrible. That was a terrible score. I am not used to the new departments. I'm not used to the flipping of the tabs. I'm not used to always getting blocked. I've got to go back to those 3-player games. I don't like that. No. I still love the game. And I'm excited to explore it further. Albeit, the new departments are very complicated to navigate, and I don't have no idea what I'm doing. It's like a whole new game. I don't even know. But it's like a really great game. Really, really great. Yet she said all those things were great at the beginning of the game. Hey, they are! I'm just not good at it. I'm just not good at it. And then people come plopping their disc down, like... like this, just plopping them down, and Then I get shut out, and then I'm like, all right, now there's no way I can go around. I need a rematch. That was crazy. I need a rematch. It was fun, though. It was fun. And then there were, like, we played a bunch of games of Nidavellir. I also taught Buck how to play Nidavellir. And then, as Dr. Sign knows, whenever I play with new people, all the things I know go out the window. It's like, all right, just gotta grab things. Otherwise I'm not gonna get anything I want. Because people just bid all sort of waunchy bow zow. Never say that right. Oh my goodness. So Nidavellir has been playing it a bunch. Including online with the Panic. Online with Laura and Drew. Just been, at any chance I can, I play Nidavellir. Because I want to get better at it. It's just so good. And I don't know if there's really a way to get better at it. But there are definitely conventions, which I picked up on over playing tons and tons of games. Yes! What are we saying yes for, Nidavellir? Because it is great. It is great. It's so good. Nidavellir is a game that is just... is perfect, I think. And it's not abundantly clear the first time you play that it's perfect. I absolutely converted you to this game. Yay! I'm so excited. I'm so happy because it really is great. And I don't often say it's really great the more you play it, you know. I mean, I'm sure a lot of games are really great the more you play it. The more you play it, the more familiar you get with how things are going. But this game really benefits from multiple plays to see how the different strategies work and how you can play the game with the people that are at your table, because everybody will play a little differently. If you can figure out how to read what they're gonna do or what they want, and you can hate draft, you'll do better. Shrey's very good at hate drafting. It's like I can win against the pros at Nidavellir, and then I play against Shrey, and I'm like, nope, can't play, can't win. It's not allowed. Like, come on, Shrey, how do you know me so well? You know everything I'm gonna do. It's ridiculous. And the money meta game on top of everything. Exactly. Trying to get that 25 coin before somebody else. If you can get the 25 coin, you're not guaranteed the win, but you are more likely to win. You're in favor of winning. Though, you know, it's not a guarantee, and that's for sure. Like, if you get this stupid hero, I think the name is Grid, that will boost a coin by 7, and then you get the 25 coin because of it. Well, you're wasting that hero to get the 25 coin. Is it really worth it at that point? It's probably more worth it to get a hero with a rank on it. I'd never seen Grid win the game, I don't think, unless Shrey was in the game with like 5 people. If you're playing with 4 or 5 people, all my knowledge of this game goes right out the window. I have no idea how to play the game with 4 or 5 people anymore. It's just that I don't know how to do it. Shrey is a pro. Nah, you and Dan have won the last few games we played. That's what he says to make you think that you're doing better than you are, but reality is that no. Shrey is out to crush your soul. Just like this. Yeah. And then so there's actually a game I didn't really like. We played a game called How to Rob a Bank. It was fine. You know, it's like one of those one person plays the robbers, one person plays the cops. Or multiple people play robbers if you have more than 2 people. But, you know, I was the cops. I was able to take Michael down with ease. And there wasn't really... It's a programming game, which I honestly am not a huge fan of programming in general. That mechanic where, you know, you're laying your cards out and then you reveal kind of thing. Now, each card is programmed by after seeing what the other cards are going to be played. So I get to play a card. I see what cards are being played. I play a card. I see what cards are going to be played. And then we do the whole reveal. Okay, my first card, now we move the cops. And then his first card, then we move the robbers. And so you play the cards after seeing what the cards are, and then you do the motions. So it was fine. I mean, it was fine. I probably won't rate it very highly. Just, it was, it's fine. We played a bunch of games online. Played Gravity Superstar, which was on Board Game Arena. I played Linkage, which was on Board Game Arena. I played Battle of Lits, or Lits. I don't know if that's Lits or just Lits. I don't know. Battle of Lits and Linkage are 2-player abstract games. Dan and I just played one night. We're like, what do you want to play? And I'm like, let's just play whatever. And it helps because I really haven't learned that many games this month. So that definitely helps. Give me a few extra games for the month. Just, you know, abstract games. Gravity Superstar is another little abstract game where you're collecting little stars and the little guys bouncing around. And I would rather just play Ricochet Robots, which the whole game gave me that feeling of Ricochet Robots, even though it's not because you're collecting stars. But yeah, it's that. They're all, like, forgettable. I don't know why Board Game Arena is, like, putting out all these games that are just kind of, like, mediocre. But maybe that's what they can do, and they do. I don't know. Oh, when James and Susan were here, we played a game of Manara. Has anybody played? Manara? I know at least a few of you have. But Manara is a dexterity game that is cooperative. It's awesome. You're building up this huge tower, and you have to meet different conditions in order to win. And it is nerve-wracking. I am so bad at stacking games. My hand is like, I can't do it. Oh my goodness. It's like so hard. No Dex local game group. I understand, Scott. It's sad. Nobody loves dexterity games like we do. Nobody understands it. I love dexterity games, though. That sounds cool. It's really good because it's cooperative. Now, there aren't many cooperative dexterity games that I can think of off the top of my head, except Manara, so it really stands out. It is fantastic, especially if you like dexterity games or stacking games specifically. It is nerve-wracking. My stress level is like, when it's like my turn, I'm like, no, I don't want to go. Okay, what do I have to do? Place 1. Okay, 1 I can do. Okay, sure. No problem. And the next turn, I'm like, okay, what do I do? It's like the roller coaster of emotions for me in that game. And it's like, I don't want to be responsible for the whole pyramid falling down. And then, thankfully, I'm usually not. I'm like, whew. Oh my goodness. Oh yeah, I see you all submitting to the monthly challenge. There's a monthly challenge going on right now for Western themed games for next month. And we have a versus challenge for next Sunday. We're going to do our train themed game night. And so you guys can help us pick which train game to play. I put up First Class and I put up Coal Baron, the card game. Which is funny because Coal Baron, the board game, is not really trains. There's no trains. They're like mining carts that you put your coal in. But Coal Baron, the card game, actually have trains which you are loading up. So it's like, yeah, it's a train game, sure. So if you have channel points that you want to spend to see either of these games being played, you can do that. Both of them are really great games. And both of them Michael haven't played. So either way, Michael's going to have to learn a game. And he's going to have to learn Whistle Stop. Because I think I'm going to want to play Whistle Stop too. Because that's like a really good train game. Elevators? Oh yeah, there were elevators, sure. Stray contributed to the monthly challenge. Albatross contributed to the monthly challenge. Wow, everybody's doing the monthly challenge. Everybody wants to see some Western themed games. That is something I'm going to have to think about because I don't really know what I want to play. First Class is a fantastic game. That is true. I thought he was making you play Iron Dragon. We will play Iron Dragon at some point, but we're not going to play it on the stream, and we're certainly not going to play it on the train-themed game night just because it's like, it's going to be a very long game. Just because I know. I know it will be a very long game. Bryant, welcome. Let's go! 3 hours. No, it'll be more than 3 hours. Have you met Michael? Oh my goodness. It's gonna be, it says 4 hours on the box, and I totally anticipated being 4 hours. So. My goodness. First Class is awesome. Hey, Bryant. You're going to Lexicon, right? What game should we play? Maybe we could play First Class. We could teach Michael how to play First Class. No. Well, we're going to be playing train games next week, so Lexicon happens after that. But we should play a game there anyway. Yay, Skull King! Time Roller, you're going to love it. It's so good. Is it the new edition or is it an older edition? I really, really love Skull King. I think it's fantastic. Alright, I talked about all the games that I talked about in the vlog this week. I talked about them all. Well, I didn't talk about, like, a few of the games that we played, but, you know, we played Splendor because Susan hadn't played Splendor, and James was like, what? You haven't played Splendor? And we played Realm of Sand, because I haven't played it in a really long time, and they hadn't played it, and that's how we just decided that we should play Splendor, because it has a lot of similar features to Splendor, but it also has the Realm of Sand is like a mixture between Splendor and Patchwork. Yes, the new one. Oh, nice. And Cover Your Kingdom and Antiquity. Oh my goodness, you got all the Grandpa Beck's games. That's exciting. Antiquity Quest is really cool. I really like that. And Cover Your Kingdom is funny. You need the right crowd to play that one, though. You just got Yin Yang from Taiwan Board Game. Yay! Lucky Turtle Fortune Shell of Fortune. I want to play that on the stream. I thought about it the other day. I'm like, that would be so cool to play on stream. I really like that game. Oh, it's a giveaway on the Brothers Mart. That's really cool. That's cool. Congrats on winning. You deserve it. You deserve it. Those are great games. Yin Yang is so good. So good. But that's like a game that people don't know about. Like, I have so many games to show everybody. It plays in an hour, not too hard to learn. Exactly. All of that. So it's funny because like the Kickstarter, I featured 400 games on this channel so far, ish. I mean, it's like right on that line, and it's been like 11 months. Like that's a lot of games. I show a lot of games on this channel, and by show I mean demonstrate, playthrough with Michael or solo or whatever. That's a lot, and it's been a lot of fun this past year. So we're almost at my year mark. I mean, it started around, I want to say middle of August last year, so it's like 11 months right now. It's been a lot. It's been a lot of games, guys. It's been a lot of games. All right. Want to see the games that came in this week? It's unbelievable. I had so much to show off last week, and then there's, like, so much to show off this week, guys. Guys, it's like, And Michael and I have only played like one game since he's been back. Like, like one game or something. Like, not enough. All right, I got a lot of. No, okay, we played a few games. But not enough. Open it! Open it! Oh my god, Meryl, don't do this. Don't do this! Don't do it! Oh my goodness. So she is done for the rest of the year. I'm not done for the rest of the year. We missed last week. Can you show them again? Oh my god, no. No, I can't. There was like, I want to say 30 games. I'm not even kidding. There were like 30 games that I showed last week. To go back and watch. Yeah, you have to go back and watch. Steph is never done playing games. That's right. Open it, please. Oh my goodness. I'll only open a game that Albatross wants to see. It's his birthday. Plus one that is big enough to be 30 games. Yeah, like Dice Throne. Dice Throne is like huge. And that was voted on to be played on Sunday, so we have to learn it like tomorrow so we can play it on Sunday. All right, first thing is first. Anybody know what this is? I love Fleet the Dice game, so this will actually give us a chance to show it off on stream with the Dicey Waters expansion. It's pretty small, but it looks really cute, and obviously a game that I definitely want to play. I really, really like. It's already open. It's already open. Joke's on you. It's already open. Julie is so sad. Yeah, Julie is sad because we're playing Dice Throne. Scott, you enjoyed Fleet the card game. Have you not played Fleet the dice game? It's so good. It's like the dice game with all of like the bubbles. You have to fill in all the bubbles. It's like a test. You gotta fill in all the bubbles. I'm a solo gamer mostly. Family just not into it. I just got Mr. Cabbage, Black Sonata, and Marquis on the way. Pretty big into Marvel Champions and Arkham Horror. Any other games that are good solo recommended? You seem to like the other kind of solo games that I like. The solo game, if I'm going to play a solo game, it's going to almost always be Uwe Rosenberg. Almost always. I will almost always choose Uwe Rosenberg. Just because I do not play his games enough. I love his games. I love them solo. I love them at all times. You know, anytime, anywhere. I love me some Uwe Rosenberg games. So, hands down, Uwe Rosenberg's my favorite. Now, that's not to say other games aren't good. Michael says he looks so good now. Sleeping Gods is probably good solo. Scott Alden was really enjoying it. But the game I want to recommend to you is... I haven't played Black Sonata, so I don't know, but I've heard good things. No clue what is happening. What I want to recommend to you is Pathfinder, the adventure card game. Really, really, really good. It's really good. I love it. I want to keep playing it. I want to get back to playing it more. Michael and I were playing it literally all the time. And then we started streaming, and then we just kind of stopped playing Pathfinder. And it's sad because I miss playing it. So I hear it's really good solo. I have not actually tried it solo, but I would recommend it, especially if you love games like Arkham Horror, the card game. The mobile app never works. Grawr. I think you was addicted. That's right. That's all I have to show today. That's it. No, it's not. It's not it. Not it at all. Not it at all. All right. Sweetlandia. Has anybody heard of this? It looks really pretty. Open it. Open it. No. Have you ever dreamed of a place made of entirely of delicious treats? Now you can realize that dream by becoming a city planner for a beautiful and tasty Sweetlandia. Oh my god, it's hilarious. Use bidding cards to acquire building areas for delectable collection of locations. Gumdrop Garden, Rocky Road, Marshmallow Mountain, Lemonade Lake, Candy Cornfields, and many others. Choose the right locations to achieve your goals and earn the most donuts from Mayor McSweet. Make good choices and watch Sweetlandia grow. See, Bloody Lion knows the commands. Well, thank you guys. I got a Kickstarter going on now for my gaming calendar, and that was the link to it. And the calendar link is just to my 2021 calendar. If you don't have it, yay! On Kickstarter now. Get insulin ready. In Sweetlandia, dentists are very busy. That's right. We got this. Oh, it's upside down. We got Shards of Infinity with Shards of Infinity Into the Horizon. Contents 60 cards. You must own Shards of Infinity to use this expansion. I really like this deck building game. We played it for the first time the other day, and I definitely wanted to get a copy. So, very excited to check out this expansion, play a little bit of Shards of Infinity on stream at some point, and yeah, it's a lot of fun. Especially if you like games like Star Realms. You'll probably enjoy that one. Alright, this one I'm a little skeptic about. Exit the game, Sacred Temple. But there are actually 4 puzzles inside, like legit puzzles. So I figured I'd give it a shot. It's a big one, yeah. It says 2 to 3 hours, so. Can you complete the jigsaw puzzles, solve the riddles, and stop the theft of precious cultural artifacts from the temples? I don't know. We'll see. We're not into the exit game so much, but I figured I would try this one because of the different puzzles, and maybe it will be interesting to have actual puzzles. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. We will see. Alright, this one just came in today. It's wicked heavy. It's like really, really heavy. This one I can open. There's no shrink wrap. This is on Kickstarter now, so that kind of puts pressure on me to play it and show it off ASAP because there's literally less than 2 weeks left on the Kickstarter. So, Distilled. Has anybody heard about it? Open it! Oh my goodness. Open. Alright, what's in here? Oh my goodness. I have no idea. I mean, it's all prototype stuff because it's a prototype. I don't know anything about alcohol, so if this is a tasting journal, it tastes woody. It tastes woody, but gives me a buzz. And hit the bullseye and beyond. Yeah. So we'll get to playing that at some point in the near future. There's a lot. It's all bagged up. I don't know if this was sent to me by another reviewer. I don't know, but I will play it and I will see what's good and let you know before the Kickstarter is up. Again, the theme doesn't do anything for me, but I really like brew crafters, and I'm not into brew crafts. To get this chair over here so someone to put these big games. Oh my god, I'm thirsty. Alright, so this one. Where can we find your blog? Do I have a command for blog? Let's see. Haha, I do. I think it's on TTS according to the forums. Yeah, I do think Distilled is on TTS. Yeah, I did put up a command for the blog. So that is my blog. And that is the command for pancakes. Jeez. Oh my goodness. Alright, so. Next up, we have Almanac the Crystal Peaks. Ooh. I'm not sure if anybody's heard of Almanac the Dragon Road. Has anybody heard of that one? But this is the sequel, I guess you could say. It's not an expansion, it's a standalone game. And this one is super cool. So I haven't played the first one yet. I plan on playing it whenever I get it. But this one is going to Kickstarter in like a few weeks. So we'll be showing it off on the stream in a few weeks. But we actually played it last night, and it's really interesting. It's not really a choose your own adventure so much as you will go through basically 6 parts of this book. I will open it. I'll even open it for you. Because I want to show off this book. This book is like super cool. So this is the book that's in here. And so you're going to be going through. You're going to start at 1, Trader's Village. And then you'll play through the map with your meeples. You'll go and do actions and collect resources and fulfill contracts throughout the game. And then you will bid for where you go. If you really see somewhere you want to go, you can bid more to try and win the guide token. The guide will tell you which place to go. So you're either going to go to the Flow Lake or the Cliffside, and then you'll have an event. And so then after the event, you go to the next place. So if you choose Flow Lake, you'll go to the Flow Lake, and you'll do all the game over here. Or if you choose the next one, you'll go to the Cliffside, and you'll go over here. And so you're only going to be playing 6 of these 19 pages. So there's 19 possible locations to end up, but you're only going to be doing 6 of them. So I think that's like really cool. I like how they did that. And each page, each round is a little different, and I think it's done really well. And it is designed by Scott Alms. And I don't generally say that about Scott Alms games. So I'm really excited to say that this was actually fairly good. We had a great time. We played it last night for the first time, and we gave a lot of feedback because it is a prototype. So when it's a prototype, we give a lot of feedback because we have a lot of things to say while this still can be corrected. But they were really appreciative of all the feedback that we gave last night. So we'll be playing that on the stream, and it's pretty good. So excited to try the Dragon Road. Looks like a bedtime game story. Yes. Yes. The cat. All right. I got this one. Where's Dan when I need him? But crack the code. This looks super cute. I don't know anything about it. But it has marbles and stuff. Alright, I will open it just because I'm curious and I know you were going to ask me to open it anyway. And now I want to know because I want to see what kind of marbles these are and how pretty the game is. But it looks really cute. It says plays in 30 minutes. Crack the code. It's a different type of game for indie, that's for sure. So that's exciting. Hey, there are rules. Oh, they're like rubber. They're like a rubbery type of... You think this one is like Hanabi? Well, that's really cool. I hope it's like Hanabi. And there's a box 1, 2, and 3. It's a... What is it? A campaign game? Is it a campaign? Oh my god, there's something at the bottom too. There are... This is like a campaign / legacy game. It's envelope B. I didn't even know. Like that. Okay, now I'm even more excited to play this. Maybe we should wait to play it. Oh, there's... Hey, there are solo rules. Just so you know. Crack the code. Scenario 1. Well, I'm really excited now. I didn't think that this would be like a legacy / campaign / That's really exciting. Looks awesome. Who knew? I didn't even hear about this game. Crack the Code is a limited communication cooperative puzzle game. Players can see the marbles in front of the other players, but they cannot see the marbles in front of themselves. Using a series of action cards, they rearrange the marbles to try and fit a particular pattern before they run through the deck. Okay. It sounds like Mastermind. It does indeed sound like Mastermind. It does indeed. Which I love. I love Mastermind, so that makes me happy if it is like that. Crack the code. What else? What else? What else? Okay, this one I'm less excited about just because zombies and stuff, but we'll see. Stronghold Undead. I actually really liked Stronghold. The thing I didn't like about it was that it's kind of long. But other than that, it's pretty good. It is a standalone game, by the way. It is not an expansion. Maybe they are vampires? It says undead. Well, yeah, maybe they are vampires. It would be better if they were vampires, that's for sure. The tireless forces of Arcton, the undead army of vampires, skeletons, and phantoms. That is better. That is better than zombies. That makes me happy, actually. March toward the Pearl Keep. Once they reach the fortress, an epic struggle will determine an outcome. I mean, I played Strongholds, and I lost. I was the defense, but it was close. A complex game designed specifically for 2 players. So we'll see. We will see about that. I don't even know if that's something of interest to play on stream. I don't know if people want to see that. I was getting ice cream. What happened? Games. Games happened. Games happened. I'm showing off games. Oh, the marble game. The marble game is like a legacy game. It looks really good. Almanac. The Crystal Peaks. Really good. Hey, Dutch Yoda. Welcome. Plus, it's a legacy marble game. It is. Did I see Stronghold Undead? Yeah, I just showed it off a little bit. Yeah. That's what you saw. I actually like Strongholds, the game. The thing about it that is less exciting is that it's kind of long. Oh, you've played it? I know that this is a remake of the older Stronghold game. I think there was an Undead expansion or something for the first edition. This is now a standalone game. Oh, you streamed it. Nice. That's awesome. Marbles? Oh my god. Derek. Derek loves marbles, guys. He loves marbles. Marbles? Crack the code. It has marbles. It's like a legacy mastermind type game. I didn't even know it was like a legacy game until I opened it. That's what you get for opening a game, guys. You'll see things that are exciting. I didn't realize the game was legacy. It doesn't say it's legacy anywhere. But when I open it, look at this, Aldi. Look at this. Look at this. There is Crack the Code Box 3, Box 1, Box 2, and there are envelopes. Envelope B, Envelope A, Envelope... So there's all these different things in here that I'm like, I didn't even know. And there's like a thing at the bottom that I'm not sure you're supposed to see. But it's kind of white, and it's clear that you're supposed to open it when you're told to open it. So, yeah. And so okay, end of campaign. Congratulations. So there's 4 missions. Well, I shouldn't say that. There's scenario 1, mission 1.1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, then scenario 2, 2.1, 2.2, 2.3. And so there's 4 scenarios, each with 4 missions. I don't really know much about it other than that. I just looked at it. It seems pretty good. It seems cute. I mean, it's definitely the type of game that I like. Might as well keep backtracking because... And then there's the new Almanac game, which I just played last night, Aldi. Remember when we showed off Almanac the Dragon Road on BGG stream last year? This is the second one. This is going to be going to Kickstarter. And I hadn't played the first one at all. This one is like really good. I just played it for the first time. It has a really cool book mechanic for advancing through the game. And yeah, really, really excited to show that one off. I liked it a lot. So a lot of good games. All right, now there's finally this game. Okay, so The Island in the Mist, BGG Con 2019. There was only like German copies. I took it out of the BGG library like 3 times. I really wanted to play this game because it has little tiles. You have a player board. You're placing tiles on your player board. It gave me a lot of it gave me a feeling of the game Helios, which I absolutely love Helios, and it kind of gave me that like initial feeling. I don't know. I haven't played it yet, but I took it out of the library like so many times trying to get it played, but people didn't want to read the rules that were printed out. So I'm really excited that it was picked up by Stronghold, and that, you know, it was translated and everything is nice in English now. So I'm really, really looking forward to this one. Look at this. Look at this. How beautiful. Look how beautiful this tile placement. You're moving your balloon around. I just love everything about this game. It looks amazing. Totally my type of game. I'm very excited for this one. It says 60 minutes, so. It looks just like there's a lot of very similar things that remind me of Helios. So, I know it's probably very different, but it just makes me want to play Helios too. And it's just so beautiful. I love the aeronauts. I love this. I think it's like absolutely, absolutely stunning. Love it. Can't wait to play it. Very, 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 very much looking forward to that. Steph only likes pretty games. That is not true. I just told you I'm very excited for Crack the Code. It's not necessarily a very pretty game at all. However, it's going to be good. It's going to be like Shrey said, like Hanabi. 2019. Yeah, exactly. I missed that from last year. Exactly. 2019. No, I just remember like in the BGG library, I took it out so many times because I'm drawn to like that, the whole theme and tile placement. Everything about it is like a game that I really wanted to play. So I'm so excited that, now I can. Even though, come BGG in November, I probably would have taken it out and played the German version anyway, just because I really wanted to play that one. It's been on my list. All right, what else we got? We got the new edition of Ascension with an expansion called Ascension Eternal. I didn't even know that there was a new edition of Ascension. But apparently there is. It looks like they redid all of the art. So if you're into Ascension, this is all new art. 10-year anniversary. Best rubber marble game ever. That's right, Scott. Oh my goodness. So, I never hated Ascension. I just, I think I played with like 6 players once, and it just was a terrible experience. So then I just never really went back to Ascension. But the game is okay. And obviously I want to try it with the new expansion, Eternal. So we'll see how it goes. It's a deck builder. If you haven't played it, there's like 1 billion expansions, like 100 million expansions. It's actually right behind me. I have the base game right in this little tiny box with that expansion right there. It's right there. It's right there. All right, what else? Okay. Got Merv. I actually played this on TTS. Very beautiful game. I really, really like the prettiness. Fabio Lopiano. He is actually... I played this because I was interviewing him. I interviewed Fabio on the Board and Dice Con, and we were talking about the new Zapotec, which is actually going to be special to BGG Con in November, which is pretty cool. So if you're going to BGG Con in November, you'll get the chance to buy Zapotec, which I highly recommend. But Merv, very beautiful game. We'll see. I mean, so I played it with 4 players. It's his games have a mechanic that aren't really my type. There's like one mechanic that, you can use other people's things and they get the reward for it. And so like in Kalamala, people can like stack on top of your discs or whatever it was, and you get something for it. And so I'm not into games where like there's that kind of interaction where nobody chooses to interact with you and everybody's interacting with everybody else. So I'm not really into that mechanic so much, but the actual gameplay of what you're doing all around is fairly interesting. So we'll definitely show that off with 2 players. But Zapotec doesn't have that at all. Zapotec is easily my favorite Fabio Lopiano game. Hands down. Really good game. Merv Griffin. Shrey says, I played the hell out of Ascension app back in the day. I bet playing on the app would make it like really snappy, really fast. Ian O'Toole, enough said. Mic drop. Derek's a fanboy. Ian O'Toole. I mean, yeah, it's beautiful. It really is, though. And last but not least, Andor, the family fantasy game. It's a kid Andor game. How cute! How cute! Look at him. Ah! Oh my goodness. I actually liked Andor. I played it long ago. It's like I haven't played it in 1,000 years at this point. But so we'll see. I mean, I'm guessing, it's the junior version of Andor. So I think that's clever. We'll definitely be playing that. Looks like an adventure time. It's funny. It reminds me of. What am I thinking of? No. What characters just like that? Oh, I think it's over there. Yeah, the Liberation of Rightburg. It has characters that are just like them. But yeah. Yeah. This should be good. I anticipate this being pretty good. We always play the first scenario and then don't play for months and forget how to play, so we do the first scenario again. I totally can relate to that. I am terrified to go back and play like the next chapter of Pandemic Legacy 0, which has been over, I don't know, like whenever did we play it? It must have been like almost a year, like I don't know, like 9 months ago. Like I have no idea. We were losing so bad, and we're gonna go back and just probably lose the rest of it. Like I don't even know. Like it's been too long. And that's why I'm trying to avoid that with Sleeping Gods. But again, it's already... Today is the month since we've played the last time. So we played it 2 months ago for the first time. And then we waited a month to play it again. Michael forgot everything. I'm like, Aldi, we need help. So he came over and helped us. And it's already been a month since then. I'm like, oh God, we really need to play it. Like, so we don't forget everything. Oh my goodness, it's so hard. Oh, hey Mom. Welcome in. Yeah, all the campaign type games that, you start and then you just kind of put back on the shelf saying, we'll play again real soon. And then you just don't. Then it just sits there. Just not enough time. I have not played Sheepy Time, but I do believe that Joe Huber really liked it. And so I must play it. I feel like I'll get to play all the weird Japanese games. If it's a Japanese game, I think it is. And I'll get to play all those in August, so I'm hopeful. Tell Michael to stop taking vacations. I know. He's done for now. Yeah, there should be a term for that. There should be a term for that. Shippy Time looks quite fun and cute. And the longer it was, the harder it gets back to pick up the campaign. Oh, I know. Oh, I am well aware of this. Rules a trophy. He has a full-time job. It's true. But he was on vacation. He left me to, play solo games and... Nah, he's got to play these games with me. Can't just leave. But yeah, it's... The hard thing about Sleeping Gods is the combat and remembering exactly how everything works. But otherwise, the game is pretty easy and moves along. I mean, I've seen some people complain about Sleeping Gods. I mean, there's gonna be that with any campaign. I'm trying to look. I have 2 shelves over there of just campaign stuff that we've started or different things like the one and done games, all the the exit games and stuff like that, where they're just all on the shelf over there, which is where exit the Sacred Temple might be heading, because it's you play it and then you're done, right? So, you're not going to be playing it again. It's like the Goonies. you know, you're going to play through each scenario one at a time. But when you're done, are you going to really go back to play it again? Me, definitely not. Other people, maybe. But once I've seen it, I know what level 1 is. I know what I need to do. I know I know everything that happens. So I don't really need to go back and relive that experience, especially since I don't really love the Goonies. Now, Princess Bride, the adventure book game, that's kind of a similar thing, but that one feels like, you know, it's funny, I guess. Maybe I like the theme a little bit more than Goonies, so I don't have a problem with that. But that's still on the shelf. I've really been enjoying Sleeping Gods. Well, I'm glad. You're halfway through? Well, you're further than I am. We made it through 1 deck of cards, and I believe that there are 3. You have to play 1 scenario before sending it to the shelf. You wouldn't want it to feel different. No, yeah, I mean, we're gonna have to just play through this one. This one has puzzles in it, though, so we'll see. My Kickstarter is happening right now for those who are just joining in. If you didn't know, I have a Kickstarter going on for my awesome gaming calendar. Awesome gaming calendar. Look, I have a link. Where can I find a calendar? Did you check the wall? Alright, where are we at? Let's see. Right now it says we have 98 backers. What? 98 backers. That's awesome. For Steph's awesome gaming calendar. I'm excited. I think it's beautiful. I'm not just saying that. I do like the pictures that are in here. Very colorful. I will be offering coasters after the fact. I'm going to have a set of 4. First time doing that, but I think they'll be nice. I'm hopeful. I don't have them yet. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm going to move some of these games because it's got a stack of games that are like going to fall on my head. So excited. I want to play Islands of the Mist like now. I want to play it now. All right. It's been a very good hodgepodge, everybody. And I will be right back.